So his airborne are back in business, and back in business pretty badly. I don't want to lose this flak anti-air and anti-infantry tank just because I was like, oh, maybe it'll be useful. And as I saw here, it shredded airborne units like no fucking tomorrow. So I was like, oh, I might actually want to keep this. So I luckily managed to pull it just out of the way of that anti-tank. And then to scare it away, I sent my Luftwaffe squad straight at it to just try and scare it away from that emplacement it has. And it did the trick, also taking a casualty, which is amazing because the Luftwaffe squad are the equivalent of diarrhea in most circumstances. So I was impressed to see them doing that much damage, really. Although I did walk them straight into the turret, and I suffered for that. But I think I retreated them in a minute. On the left flank, I sent my 3 veteran armoured car and a Panzer Grenadier squad upgraded with the machine gun upgrade to try and retake what was left of the left flank from him. And then my armoured car goes into spasm mode. For some reason this entire match is just a spasm of crazy ass meltdown of all my armoured cars just going, oh, you know what, I never actually passed my German driver's license, and just bumping into trucks and shit. I didn't know what was up with them, but I wasn't complaining. To counter this airborne, I sent in my heavily veteraned Panzer Grenadiers to just scare him off, and did exactly what I wanted. Now I was just realising that I had the advantage in most ways. I wanted to test out the rest of the Panzer Elite weaponry, and I thought I'd try the Marder 3 Tank Hunter, which I'm sure many people will disagree, but for my noobish basic knowledge and play experience of the Panzer Elite, this thing is the equivalent of crap. It does nothing to help you. It more or less just sits there and goes, oh, I can't turn fast, and yeah, you lose a lot of people because of it, but hey, I'm sure people can use it more effectively than I can. So he sends another fully upgraded and full health rifleman squad in with a recoilless rifle, so that's brilliant. I swarm him with Luftwaffe and Panzer Grenadiers upgraded with the MP44, and that does enough to scare him off. On the left flank, however, his other airborne unit is recapturing that fuel line, and I really wasn't too sure if my infantry could actually scare it away, so I just retreated temporarily from that area. With my Marder 3 tank in, supported with the Whirlwind flak, I thought I'd recommence my attack on the right, and on the left I brought my Assault Panzer Grenadier squad straight into this airborne, which ended really badly for me. So I was like, oh shit, get out of there, and did he escape? Did he escape? Yes, he did. In the meantime, I've kind of considering that all of his main heavy weaponry attacks have come from the right flank, I've just fortified this bit up to shit with like everything I have. Really, I could have bought a lot more units in, but I just thought I'm just going to defend this area with what I have, and if he wants to try and break through, then he can be my guest, and I'll just destroy his face. But he has held onto this fuel point from 2 or 3 excursions, which is actually very impressive, really, when you consider it. So I was genuinely very impressed by this. His airborne squad's back again. So as I think you all can tell the repetition of the last 5 minutes, and I'm sorry for that, but it's nice to see a guy that doesn't give up straight away and just fights until the end, which I can honestly say I'm not one of those people. If I realise I'm losing, I genuinely, unless it's a really good close match, I usually quit quite early on. Bad side of me. So his recoilless rifle engages my massive fortification of defences here. And unfortunately for him, he doesn't really accomplish much other than to just lose a very large amount of his airborne squad once again. I'm noticing there's a lot of lag and blah. I'm getting a new computer soon, so hopefully we can actually capitalise upon a good connection soon. So this Rhino guy, he's done a good job as the Americans. Probably better than I could do, so it's nice to see a good American player try and take on a pathetic Panzer Elite, but hey. So this airborne squad's taken the left, and I've built a mortar half-track for the first time. Hopefully in another video I'll show you the full effectiveness of the mortar half-track, and I can truly show you the power that the mortar half-track brings to the battle early on, which unfortunately I haven't been able to do in this game, but in all due time, my friends. Maybe we'll see it in action here, I can't exactly remember. Yep, flame rounds. The best thing about the Grenadier half-track, it does that. And it can destroy building defences, turret defences, anything you want, and it will destroy it, my friends. Support it with an armoured car or something, and you're just going to win the day no matter what. So around this point, I think he realises he's fucked. His airborne made a desperate last attempt to capture a point, but I think it's all game over from here on in. I captured that last victory point, which I should have done ages ago, but just never got around to doing. And I think any second now, Rhino's going to do his last whaley, whiny noise, and I can't pronounce Rhino. And, yep, good game. And not exactly one of my best videos, I apologise for that, but I thought you'd like to see how the Panzer Elite play in comparison to the Americans. This has been Lee Garden 3, and I hope to speak to you all pretty soon. Peace out.